Very, very hard with this camera to figure out this autofocus. What I want to speak about right now is I'm watching Touched. And before we get into that, I just want to show you one design, and it's this design over here. How can I get a little bit more light, a little bit less light? I seem not to be able to do anything with my light. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Is this too much light? Take a look at these two designs. There was a table I sat at the other day, and the design of the table was like this. And the reason I have the line in the center is because the table opened up, and from the center came this piece over here from the center. So the table spread apart, giving me an empty area of space, yet the feet and the frame of the table underneath held this piece under it, and it gave me this design of the table. And if you take a look, it shows 181. From 11, I got 181. So I don't know which way we're going to go with this numerologically, but we're going to just leave it at that. I do want to tell you that in two roads, we do have a medium. Now, the medium in the center could be a person who can read minds. It could be the, I have something stuck here with my camera. Give me a second here. So we all know what a medium does, right? A medium, card counting, reading, astrology, and stuff like that, right? Now what I want to talk about is an acquaintance, an online, one of the group, Sean, sent me something about prints. And then he's told me about a dove, and now the numerological value and basic value, and there's many, many ways to calculate dove, and there's many places we can count dove. If we were talking gematria, 4, 6 would mean one thing. If we're talking the alphabet, 4, okay, is 4 times 1.5, which is Mars, will equal to man. The delta angle. Definition 46. This will create our barnyard doors, but I don't want to get into that. The short count, artificial intelligence, coming from the sun, 4 times 6, 4 plus 6, same numerological value. 45, the foxhole in the sun. Pigeon and dove, right? If we look at the jack in the deck of cards, he either holds a leaf or he has one in his cap. So what is that story about having the leaf in the cap? So when we do pig, okay, pig connects to skies. Snowflake connects to skies. And how I want to do that is, right? And this is the way it's done, right? There's my 88 if you want to look at it that way. And there's also the 88 if you want to draw your 88 this way. So we have one heart, okay, and then we draw two hearts, and in the center of the two hearts we have the diamond. And you do notice that when you have the diamond, the bottom part and the top part, which is the letter V for 22 and 22, and it makes it perfect because 2 times 2 and 2 plus 2 equals 44, standing for area space. If I multiply it, it becomes 16, and I add it, it becomes 8. So that would be 0, 0, 0, 1, 1. Binary 1, 2, 4, 8, 16. The total of that would equal to 24, and 1 and 6 equals to 7 and 8. If I'm multiplying it, okay, it becomes 6. If I add it, it becomes 7. Okay, and the calculation to create this is 1 times 6. 1 plus 6 equals to 76, and that is your total cube. And it's the half-life, because in the cube, right, you find the 2 extra dots in the 6 right over here, right, the minus side, right? So if I'm ever doing anything to do with minus, like 6 and 8 is actually 101, right? Because 6 plus 1, 8 minus 1, 101. And in binary, this will be 1, okay, and 4. AD, after the death, if you want to look at it. So now we're going to go into pigeon over here. The numerological value for pigeon is pig 32, okay? BC, pig. 97.7, Shom FM. Shom FM. Creation of in French means man. H-O, okay? Heaven of matrix. The word of heaven. You can just do a lot of things. It's also church, if you want to look at it that way. 3 and 4 is your DC, and what is in between of it? Your 6 and 8, 2 times 4, 2 plus 4. There's many ways to look at it. Purple rain, 88 for purple, 42 for rain, 2 times 4, 2 plus 4. What we should be doing and what we should be doing with certain numbers and certain realities for certain reasons. I don't know what they all are yet. This over here will create the DC world. 43 and 34. Barack Obama, JFK. 77, Christ. If you minus it, okay, this one will be 21 and this one will be 12. 12, 21. You remember the time of the Mayan? 2 times 3, 2 plus 3 equals 5 and 6 equals to 11. Minus it, it equals to 1, 1, 1. The reverse of 1, 1, 1 on the dice is 6, 6, 6. We go down to pigeon, we go to purple, we get prince. Prince is 65, and the relationship C and E, I and N, P and R. 34, the DC worlds. I and N equals to 23, and it will also be a creation of win a big red sun. Right? I and N, I-N, 14th letter and 9th letter. 2 times 7, 14. 2 plus 7, 9 equals 23. C and E is any craps, and the relationship to that is 11. 11's relationship is this over here, which is 1 surrounded by 8, totaling to 9. Okay? The leaf, the jack, the hat, birth inside the hat, pulled out a rabbit, right? Equals to 29. Cat, hat, in French, chat, chapeau. Chat, or cat, in French means 4. Cat, cat. The numeric value in touched is this numeric value here. They're using this long count over here in touched, and every one of these is going to tell me earth, heaven's creation. I like to always say, though, if you put 3 at the beginning, it means 3 times all of these numbers. So what is this numeric value in touched? Let me try and fix my light here. My numeric value in touched is 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 8 is 24 is 6. 3 times 5 is 15. 1 and 5 is 6. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 9. 3 times 6 is 18. 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 8 is 24. 2 and 4 is 6. 3 times 7, 21. 2 and 1 is 3. 3 times 5 will equal to 6. 2, 5, and 8 equals to 6. 2, 5, 8 will equal to 6. 1, 4, 7 will equal to 3. And 3, 6, 9 will equal to 9. So I'm just going to do the rest of the numbers. I'm not going to do 0. I'm going to leave it as a void right now. So this is exactly what's happening in the movie Touched. This is what the sequence is actually going to be. And that'll give you an algorithm of 3, 6, and 9, because that's what it's all going to switch into. 85, silver matrix. 52, the earth. 29, the birth. 96 in rotation. You go backwards, 69. 96 is 8 by 12. Is 96. 7 by 12 will give me Pluto, 84. The gateway. This is Neptune, 9 to 5. It's an area space as the vibration sits over here. Why? Because it's 6, 7, and 8. What is the reverse of 6, 7, and 8 in the 10, 10 world? It's 2, 3, and 4. And there's a continuation. Anyways, I don't want to talk anymore about this. We're just going to leave this the way it is, and however it came out in the video. Raphael 7286 and a constellation of Pegasus. I'm also working on the Hebrew alphabet, and I'm going to give you a slight peek. I don't know why my camera's not coming in as good as it should. Let me check out the I just can't seem to get it to focus for me. I don't know why. Let me take a look somewhere here. I don't know why I just can't get this to focus. Let me try it one more time. No, it's not focusing for me. Oh, maybe this will help me out. Anyways, let me just try this again. It's just not letting me focus properly. So anyways, these numbers over here, for those who stuck here, 1111, 42 for Aleph, Beit is 35, Gimel is 46, and so on and so forth. I'm going to do another video and explain all of this. I also want to make sure I get this in a square reality. See the Aleph, the way it goes down, bringing 4 into 7. The way this goes up, bringing 6 into 3. And this is where my Yud comes in. Okay, my Yud seems to come in through here. Let's just leave it at that right now. Zion, Ayin showing me gateway cube, TH, TH, PH. In Dalit and Aleph, there's Ale in both of them. Where there's letter S's, where the first letters prevail, it's telling us one story. And Bot Tilo Sun, Bot Tilo Sun, Tau is a secondary numeric value from 1 to 9, and I can't find that paperwork, and I need to find it. Anyways, I'm holding you up too long. Raphael 7286 and a constellation of Pegasus, coming to you from the House of Paint. Thank you for watching this video.